President Trump's White House ballroom project is set to face more legal challenges in the next new year. Preservation groups are hoping to stall the project as the administration moves ahead with virtually no oversight. Last week, a federal judge rejected their request for an injunction, but did order the government to officially file more detailed construction plans by the end of the month. CBS News White House reporter Willie James Inman is with the president in West Palm Beach, Florida, and has the latest. Willie, what is the latest, and where do these legal fights stand?
Hey there, Major. Well, as you mentioned, a judge ordered the federal government to file those plans with the proper entities. In this case, it would be the National Capital Planning Commission and the Commission of Fine Arts by the end of the month. So we will perhaps wait and see in terms of how that plays out. On top of that, another court hearing is set for mid-January, and as well as the National Capital Planning Commission, they're going to be able to review those plans about January 8th, to be exact. So this all came about when the president decided to demolish the East Wing without government oversight. The National Trust essentially argues that the people, in this case the American people, haven't been able to weigh in when this demolition began. The White House says that the president is executing his executive authority in terms of being able to tear down the East Wing, and that vertical construction hasn't begun. So they're saying, the White House that is, saying that the project isn't far along enough for the proper entities to weigh in. Now, remember, the president has promised to build this 90,000 square foot ballroom. Before, earlier in the summer, he said essentially that the White House wouldn't be touched. We, of course, know that that wasn't the case, and the East Wing was gone within days. So we are, of course, watching this situation closely, but preservationists are quick to point out in terms of how this situation is playing out, that they want Congress to weigh in because Congress has the proper say, they say, in terms of buildings being constructed on federal land. So a lot of moving parts for this story, but we'll, of course, wait and see in terms of how things play out with that meeting that happens in January and that court hearing as well.
Willie James Inman, thank you so very much. Appreciate it.